Friday was the VE Day anniversary. Caroline, my daughter, and I went on a cycle ride through Henley in Arden, and we saw lots of socially distant street parties going on. Each household and family in their own garden, often with a barbecue and often with a few drinks, but all sharing together in the beautiful weather and in the important anniversary. And I saw some photos of Station Lane, Lapworth. It looked as though something very similar was happening on Station Lane. I watched some of the telly about VE Day. I saw the speech that Churchill made on VE Day and the speech made by King George VI. And later I caught up with the speech made by the Queen on the anniversary of VE Day. And the Queen spoke about the darkest moments of the war, the moments when the outlook was very bleak, when the outcome very uncertain. And she recalled what her father had said. He talked about the belief that the cause was right, carrying them through, the trust that they were doing the right thing, giving them the strength to carry on and to see through to the end of the war. And the Queen concluded that the message of VE Day, therefore, is never give up, never despair. Never give up, never despair. I really like that phrase. Never give up, never despair. It looks beyond our human strengths. It looks beyond our capabilities as human beings. It puts its trust in something much bigger, something much stronger. It puts its trust in the God who guides history for love of us. In our scripture reading earlier, we heard the story of Stephen, the first Christian martyr. Stephen had been proclaiming the good news about Jesus in Jerusalem, and this has been a great scandal to some people. They threatened him with death. But Stephen had carried on with his preaching. He believed that the cause was right. He didn't give up. He didn't despair. He kept on going. He put his trust in Jesus, in the resurrection of Jesus, in that life that's stronger than death. And just as Jesus, dying on the cross, forgave those who had crucified him, so Stephen forgave those who were stoning him to death. And just as Jesus on the cross, as he died, commended his life, his spirit to God, so Stephen, as he died, commended his spirit to Jesus. So we can raise our eyes to heaven and remember Stephen and all the martyrs and give thanks to God for them and rejoice with them. And we can remember the angels and saints and the whole company of heaven. We can remember those who died in the Second World War. And we can remember those who've gone before us in the faith, those perhaps who've passed the baton of faith on to us. And we can give thanks for this great hope that we have in the resurrection of Jesus. So let's go forward, believing in that resurrection of Jesus, trusting in that resurrection of Jesus. And this will give us the hope to walk through the most difficult of situations, even the situations where we face death. This will give us the strength to go forward, because we're placing our trust not in our own human frailties and weaknesses, but in God who guides history, and above all in Jesus, the author of life.